Hello my friends and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated community Minecraft server. I'm over here at Bush's place checking out the things and I see that he's got a little bamboo farm going on down there. I say bamboo, but you know I mean sugarcane. What I like to say is bamboo. Oh, the sun is going down. We're over here checking some things out. I got 7 rockets. Let me see if that's going to be enough to kind of fly out here and take a quick look around and see what's going on. I don't think he ever did finish up this thing, whatever this was supposed to be. Some sort of mob trap, maybe. We'll see. I'll have to hit him up with that eventually. I've got 4 rockets to get to where I want to go, and where I want to go is over to my base. When did he put up these little pillars with these torches? Oh, nice. It lights the way. I did want to get a good look at what things look like at night, so that's why we're kind of flying around. Some of my sheep, you can see, are around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find any of them. Actually, let me go back up as high as I can. Kind of flew up here. This looks really nice. I really like this. Okay, well I can't find them anymore, but trust me, there's sheep of mine floating around over here somewhere. And I got 2 more rockets now. There's one right there. That little purple guy right there. My sheep are all over the place. And there's a green one right down there. And there's a zombie right there. Oh, I made it. But will I make it all the way? Oh, and the lighthouse looks really good. Yes, there's another green one. And there's a green creeper. Every now and again, I just kind of want to fly around at night because not everybody gets a good look at things at night, right? So, hello, Ender. Hello, creeper. The lighthouse that 8 Ravens built and then rebuilt in that material. 8 Ravens Place right there. 8 Ravens Iron Farm right there. Interesting build technique here. Or am I going to get to it? Ugh. Oh, hey. He's got the entire platform itself makes up the village, right? So he just enclosed everybody in there. All the villagers are in there, stuck in there. And he put a bunch of doors around the outside, which works, gets the job done. So they just started breeding up inside. Free-range villager breeding, ladies and gentlemen. Not at all like the one I have over at my place. And he's got some smooth granite here, which looks really nice. Anyways, back over to the ship. Oh, am I going to be able to make it? I'm going to have to do this the old 45-45 way. As you can see, back at 8 Ravens Place, he also had some glowstones underneath the water while he was looking for things. Alright, so somebody has clearly taken another one of my blocks. Ugh. So I'm going to have to replace that. I also need to go get some more rockets. I'm thinking about putting more dispensers in with arrows along the sides here. On this level maybe, or maybe down below. Now, let me see what I got down below. Probably down below, because this would be like the armory section and a bunch of... maybe that's what that hole is. Maybe that hole, and then every, I don't know, 5 holes or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here, we'll say, for example, we'll put in dispensers facing that way, and we'll set up some redstone. Or maybe just switches, right? So you flick the switch, or buttons. You press the button, and out goes a freaking arrow. I kind of like that idea. Also, let me see how far up I can go. We're thinking about turning this section into a galley somehow. You know, all the food is here, so it would be easy to prepare here, but I think I'd probably... Yeah, when I spaced this out, I spaced it out for symmetry on these things and wasn't thinking about the aisles or the hallways that would exist here. So what I'm thinking is 1, 2... This would be the stair step up, and then this would be the wall. So this glass bit could be non-glass, and it could be enclosed in, and then we could have a corridor about the same width as the corridor we had upstairs in the captain's area. And what's the word? When you bring somebody on to your ship on the manifesto, whoever the passenger is, you can call them passengers, but there's a word for it, I think, in nautical terms. I'm going to have to look it up, but that could be your challenge. If you know what it is, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know. All right, I need to also put some spruce down into these sections to fill in the inside. I did it basic 1 block difference, and I didn't fill it in earlier because it's all framework, right? Now we're filling it in. Now we're kind of detailing it. Whoops. Now we kind of need to work on that. Also, up here, hello, Captain Steuben. Captain Robert Plant. Over here, we still have Mika's old place. So I think, actually, today's the day. It's kind of driving me crazy. So I'm going to take a few minutes to wreck that, get that all taken care of, and then I'm going to go downstairs and try to frame out a little bit of what I'm talking about in the galley section, and probably the crew's quarters. Alright, so hang in there, and I'll be right back. My friends, as you can see, I am beginning the baseline template for the inner wall here. I think I might just leave this here for now. But let's go ahead and start getting this put in anyways. Let's start here and then go here so it gets a nice curve. And then we're going to bring this all the way around like this. All the way up, all the way around. Right? And then on top of this block, well, all of these blocks should probably have some lights on them actually, for the time being. Oh boy, I didn't think that through. But on top of these blocks, I will now put spruce, right? Oh, I don't need lights. Those are all real close anyways. On these blocks, I'll put spruce. Also, oh boy. Over there at the... I don't think you can see it from here, but let me go up here and see if maybe you can. Up, 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 up. I started cleaning out some of the space over there off the port bow. Can't see much of it, though. This space over here, I just spent about an hour trying to get the water all evened out. It's flowing for some reason, even though there's nothing there, you know? And I go down and there's no little pockets of air. So I've been slowly but surely working that to flat water. And then I'll probably have to do the same thing with this little section here. We'll knock out that and that and that, and that'll be just fine. I need more spruce, however, so I think I'm going to head over to the forest and chop me up some. Maybe I'll also stop by my bed and reset the sun. I think that's a good idea. Oh no, here comes the sun anyways. Don't need it. Oh wait, I most certainly do. Alright, I'm going to chop down some wood, put some walls in over there, maybe a couple doors, quote-unquote doors with fence gates, and get some framing in place for some basic stuff for where I want, like, the kitchen and beds and things like that. And on both sides, the galley and the crew's quarters. Alright, so, beautiful sun. Thank you again for joining me on this beautifully polygonal day. Oh, bad guys everywhere. Alright, let me go get those built, and I'll catch you back up. Welcome back, my friends. I am over here cleaning up Micah's old place, and this block, boop, is the last of it. I'm not going to worry about any of that. Down there is a little underwater entrance to his base. His whole base kind of is underneath this gravel layer. He's got gravel on top of stone and things like that, but it's pretty cool. Over there is that section I was telling you about where the water just kept flowing, and I couldn't get it to stop. And then over here, you know what? Maybe I'll take these. I like materials, right? I am using wood right now, so I might as well. And over here, I decided to leave the farm. Because, you know, you never know when you might need some food in a pinch. But I'm going to get rid of these as well. Let's get this guy out of here. And now, Micah, you are officially moved out from around the corner. But that's okay, because you had moved in to the end. And, you know, it's a great little base you got out there. So I think that one's better. Alright, so here we go. Let's go and up into the air. Take a look at it. Yeah, a lot better now. Let me see if I can get in close and maybe show you what I'm talking about with the water here. Ooh. Alright, that's close enough, right? Alright, so you can see the water is just kind of flowing all over the place, and I don't know if I'm going to come back here and deal with it or not, but for now, I think, oh no, I can't do it like this. I need to get someplace where I can jump into the water. For now, I think I'm going to leave this be. That one little project checked off, you know, one less thing to worry about, one less eyesore. Not that his base originally was an eyesore, but as a destructive thing it was. Some frozen ice. Frozen ice. Any other kind of ice, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, my frickin' things didn't go off. Oh, that just means that I'm not in flying mode. Come on, don't make me do this. There we go. Oh, it shot twice. I wonder why. Alright, quick flight around the ship here. Also, I've been thinking, maybe, just maybe, I won't put dispensers with arrows. Maybe I'll put dispensers with eggs. Maybe. Ooh, just have them, like, shoot out, put it on a pulse timer so it shoots out 16. Bah, 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 bah. I'm sure there's, like, an Ender Pearl station out there somewhere on the net that can do that. Or I'm sure there's just something that can do that. Anyways, in the meantime, I've also, as you can see, with a couple of exceptions. No, that's the glass blocks. Put in the front of the galley area We've built the section that goes all the way around. There's nothing at the end of it, but I will put a clock. Not like a grandfather clock, probably just like a regular old watch at the end, inside a picture frame or something, so it looks like a wall mount. But in here is going to be the galley. I need to put a couple extra doors somewhere and go from there. But I think up here is definitely going to be all the lodging. So if I make that small wall, this could probably be the divider line for this section here. Did I put all that wood away? I did. There we go. So right across here might just be the wall for the galley versus lodging, right? And lodging is going to want probably a door like right there and a door over here in the same spot, right? I put that in the same spot. Kind of feels like I did. Yeah, I think so. All right, so I think that's going to be all right. And the galley, man, I'm not really sure. Probably, let's say right here for now. Right, and on the other side in the same place for now. But the next step for us now is to get these walls in place and start thinking about how we're going to have it as lodging in here. I've got a couple ideas, so let me go build. Actually, I have a bunch of beds already. Let me get those beds and let me put some things together here in this section. Does it make sense to have, yeah, just below the captain's deck, you know? Just in case somebody has to come and get the captain real fast. Or if the captain got to get down below deck real fast to the guns. You know, boom, boom, boom. So this is, yeah, I like this. From everybody sleeping. You know, worst case scenario, imagine if you will, you're out at sea. Or, yeah, you're out at sea and you come across a ship and you may not be a pirate, but they might be. So they come in and everybody jumps out of bed. And they all right, to the cannons, man, the cannons. Or, hey, oh, somebody wake the captain. You know, who knows. All right, so I'm going to build out a little bit more. And I'll show you what I got then. Welcome back, my friends. I'm up here on the mast. Not in the mast or up at the crow's nest. Kind of like right here. Because I've been working on a lot of little projects along the way. My OCD has really been kicking in, as it were. And I've been distracted over and over again. I wonder if those chickens are from when I was launching chickens out. Well, I've been launching chickens out this way, and there aren't any. Well, there's one there. So maybe I should. I am totally going to make a chicken launcher, multiple dispenser chicken launcher things. Well, they won't launch chickens, they'll launch eggs. But I suppose I could create a chicken launcher if I could get the chickens into a minecart, and then minecart on top of a post surrounded by water, and put some TNT in it. I could definitely make a chicken launcher now that I think about it. But maybe I would prefer just to have an egg launcher. Alright, so there's still some things. I need to do something there. I'm thinking that's where the big steering wheel is going to go. You know what I'm talking about, the big wooden one that's always there, and have some stuff, right? Just to kind of give it some character. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do inside the iron farm area there, if I'm even going to make any different hallways. But we'll work on that later. Like I said, I've been distracted by little odds and ends things. I filled in all of the space around this enchanting area with glass because I wanted to get my axe enchanted with unbreaking. Whoops. And I guess you can't. Oh, well, maybe you can. And what did I say? I wanted to get my axe enchanted with unbreaking because I've gone through a lot of wood. I had to go cut down all the spruce, a couple more dark oak. I've gone through and harvested my trees a couple times too. So what I have done, I know, I've been building. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been laying a lot of stuff down, right? So in here is the kitchen galley area, which I haven't done anything. You're like, what? You said you've been doing a lot of stuff. Well, nothing. Right now I've just got the wall divider, and I'm debating where the door or doors might go. As you can see, there's some color in there. You know, we'll leave it to your imagination for now. Ooh, no spoilers for you. I don't have a block. But I ended up making this wall just flush with the meat vending machines, so you can always kind of see where they're at and add that element to it. So I'll do something there later on. But as you can see, I stepped up all the stairs. Let me double check and make sure all of my blocks are okay. This block, these two blocks are this one block, these two blocks are the only two blocks in this room that should spawn anything, right? You know how we fix that. I think it was this one and this one. All right, so we'll come back to that. And I have a similar issue over here in this room, but I'm going to turn this off and walk on in so you can see what it's up to. Yeah, bam. So far this is not the galley, but rather the cruise cabin. Right, let me hop up on top of here and give you a nice look around. I want to do a little bit more detailing, but so far I kind of like where this is going. So this might be the thumbnail, actually. I like where this is going. Let me go pick up that piece of spruce. I believe I did already. Put it there. Bam. All right, so this is the color wheel again, and I meant to, down below deck, I have these on this side, on the starboard side. Now they're on port side. But when you walk in the room, it still is going to look like going from left to right in the same color wheel fashion, right? So I guess that kind of works. In my head, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to flip it up so it's different. But now that I think about it, every time you go into a room, when you look left, regardless of starboard or port, you're going to run into, the first one's going to be white, then orange, etc., and magenta, etc., etc. All right, so these are bunk beds, obviously. These are just foot lockers at the base of the footbed, at the bunk bed. These are for all the crew. Here, there's a couple little blocks here that are going to be 7 that need to get worked up, but I'll work on those. I'm thinking I'll put a light source here on this block somewhere. That's what that placeholder is. It's down the middle, right? The torches, as you can see, not these, because I still haven't decided which way I'm going to knock out the wall. The torches are in place with their cobblestone half slabs, and the bunk beds are all in place also. Now, they look kind of weird because they're floating, but you know they're like built into the thing. Maybe if I have maybe iron bars right here. If I did just one iron bar, it would be one iron bar. Maybe I'll see what it's like. But in order to get this effect, bink, 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 all I had to do was first put down a slab upon which the bed went. Got rid of those blocks, and then put down another bed underneath. Bam. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And in order to get this thing to work, just put a picture frame, an item frame, excuse me, behind it, and then bam, that torch. Now you can rotate that if you really wanted to give it an upward hold or a lower hold. Right now all of mine are on lower holds because I want my guys to be able to grab them and grab the torch and go if they need to, you know. And one here. Just kind of light up this back area. Now these 4 guys, I should say, are some of the senior members of staff. You know, all of these guys are responsible for keeping it neat and tidy, right? But the senior members of staff are going to be over here. They're near the clock, because the clock is going to need to let them know when to wake up and get on shift, for sure. Or to tell their squadron, or platoon, which way to go, depending on or their flight, or whatever you want to say. However you served, my friend, thank you for your service. Yes, thank you for your service, however you served. And over here, for me, it was flight, incidentally. Here I put a couple of dark oak benches with the regular oak slab. I wanted that like difference, and they got some bookshelves. All right, so far so good. And because they're senior members, they get a double chest, and they don't have to share a single. So all of these guys are prepped up so far. I think I'm going to leave this area empty, but here, maybe a little something else, and maybe I knock out the wall. So give me a couple minutes. I'm going to do a little bit more detailing on this room, and then we'll give you a final look at it. All right, even though it's pretty close. Welcome back, my friends. I'm just flying around a little bit, kind of taking in the ship as a whole as I try to determine what I'm going to work on next and see all the little things that need to be fixed. For example, I think I might put those up there, the chicken launchers that I'm planning on making. Can I make this? Oh, I can, but then I'll fly right off it. So I'm thinking about, oh, you can't see him, doing the chicken launcher up on the next deck up, you know, and that's just so it looks a little bit better. I'm coming in here this way so you can see that I put this clock up at the front. So again, because that clock above is making such a loud noise, I might as well put clocks everywhere they need to be. Now over here into the final bedroom. Let me go ahead and turn this off so you can see it. Yeah, let's do that. And this is what I ended up doing. I ended up putting a card table there and putting up some paintings and things like that. So it kind of brightens it up a little bit more, makes it a little bit more, doable as it is. So again, just the dark oak table, which is stairs inverted, and then chairs, which are stairs with signs, a little green carpet for the green felt top. Maybe I'll change that color up from time to time. But then I put in a bunch of pictures also. This little guy, you know, legend. Was that Hero's Quest guy? Is that who he reminds you of? He kind of reminds me of that. Creeper guy, fake looking in. These I kind of considered for a while to make like all of them like that, so it would look like portholes and they're trying to get into the ship. But then I decided not to. Adjust a couple places where they were. Came over here, put a little pot and flour down. Again, the clock is up in the corner, so that it sounds like it's appropriate. And every little nook and cranny is being used as best I can. I don't know, again, going back to the military experience, I don't know how many of you have joined the military or have participating in a basic training. First off, there would be no paintings. There would be no table. Certainly no card playing, I promise you. It would be nothing but your bunk and your chest. And you might have a locker. A foot locker and a regular locker, maybe. Because all you need is your uniform and a will to follow instructions. Right? All right, so this is the crew's quarters. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. I think it turned out all right. And if you think it turned out all right, give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see me continue building things on the ship, then by all means, please do consider subscribing for more content coming real soon. For example, the ship's galley on the other side of the wall behind me, which I got to take care of. However, that's all the time I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. So, until next time, thank you very much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.